In this video, my dear friends, we're going to talk about something that matters deeply to people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. Your peace, your comfort, and the small choices that protect your health every single day. Every week, we explore things like emotional well-being, staying healthy, protecting your independence, and making your daily life lighter and more peaceful. And if you enjoy thoughtful, friendly conversations that feel like advice from someone who truly cares about you, then go ahead and subscribe. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. It helps us feel like one community here, learning together and supporting one another. Point 1. Your home protects your energy. My dear friends, after a certain age, one of the biggest changes we begin to notice is how sensitive our energy becomes. You might wake up feeling fine, but after going out for a few hours, even for simple errands like groceries, doctor visits, or meeting relatives, you come back feeling tired in a way that's deeper than just physical exhaustion. And this isn't because you're weak. It's because, after 60, your body and mind naturally value peace more than pressure. That's where your home becomes so important. When you stay in your own space, you protect your energy from the things that drain you outside. The world has become loud, rushed, and emotionally heavy. Traffic, crowded stores, too many conversations, loud opinions, stressful news. All of these quietly pull from your inner strength. Even small interactions can leave you feeling worn out. But when you're home, you're in an environment that understands you. Your home doesn't demand anything from you. It doesn't judge you. It only gives you space to rest and breathe at your own pace. Think of your energy like a battery. Every time you step outside, the world takes a little bit from it. Not on purpose, but simply because life outside requires attention and emotional effort. But when you're home, the battery finally starts to recharge. You can move slowly, think clearly, and do things in a way that suits your rhythm. You can sit quietly, drink your tea without rushing, listen to soft music, or simply enjoy the sunlight coming through your window. These small moments rebuild your strength more than you may realize. So remember, staying home isn't about avoiding life. It's about choosing peace over pressure. It's about giving your body and mind the calm environment they truly deserve. And when you, Point 2, your home becomes a sanctuary of peace. My dear friends, as we grow older, our relationship with our home begins to change in a very beautiful way. When we were younger, our house was simply a place to sleep, eat, get ready, and rush out again. But after 60, something shifts. Your home slowly becomes a sanctuary, a gentle space that holds your memories, protects your heart, and gives you the kind of peace the outside world simply cannot offer anymore. A sanctuary doesn't mean a fancy or expensive place. It means a place where your spirit feels calm the moment you walk through the door. It's where you can sit without feeling hurried, where you can move at your own pace, where you can finally hear your own thoughts without interruption. And for many older adults, this feeling becomes more precious than anything else. When your home feels peaceful, your mind becomes peaceful. When your surroundings are calm, your heart begins to settle. Something as simple as opening your curtains in the morning, letting sunlight warm the room, or sitting quietly in your favorite chair can bring a deep sense of comfort. These everyday moments help ease stress, lower tension, and remind your body that it is safe. And here's something important. A sanctuary is not created by decoration. It's created by intention. It comes from the way you treat your space. Maybe you keep one corner for prayer or reflection. Maybe you light a candle or play soft music in the evening. Maybe you sit near a plant or by the window. These little habits slowly fill your home with positive energy. Your home carries your laughter, your struggles, your faith, and your victories. It knows your story. And when you choose peace inside your home, that peace begins to take care of you. That's why turning your house into a sanctuary is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself at this stage of life. Point 3. You save your energy for what truly matters. My dear friends, one thing many older adults quietly struggle with is the feeling of being tired, not from hard work, but from giving their energy to things that do not deserve it. As we age, our physical strength changes, yes, but our emotional strength becomes even more sensitive. And the truth is, we don't become exhausted because of age alone. We become exhausted because we keep spending our energy on things, people, and worries that simply no longer matter. This is where staying home becomes a deep blessing. When you're in your own space, you get to choose where your time and attention go. You're no longer pulled into endless errands, unnecessary obligations, or situations that drain your spirit. You don't have to respond to every phone call, attend every gathering, or listen to every complaint. You learn something powerful. Saying no is not rude, it's self-respect. Think about how many years you spent putting others first. Family, work, social duties, responsibilities. You gave and gave until giving felt normal. But now, your peace matters. Your rest matters. Your inner balance matters. Staying home helps you finally save your energy for what truly brings joy, comfort, and meaning. When you protect your energy, you begin to notice small things again. The taste of your morning tea, the softness of your chair, the sunlight on your table, the quiet moments of prayer or reflection. These moments feed your soul in a way rushing never could. They remind you that life is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters. You also start to choose your company more wisely. Instead of draining conversations, you prefer peaceful ones. Instead of noisy places, you prefer calm routines. This is not being distant, this is being wise. After all, you've earned the right to spend your time in ways that strengthen you, not weaken you. Saving your energy is one of the greatest gifts you can give your older self. Because when you stop giving your strength to the wrong things, you finally have enough for the right things. Point 4. You grow stronger in your inner world. My dear friends, one of the most beautiful gifts of staying home more often, especially after 60, is the chance to reconnect with your inner world. All your life, you were busy caring for others, solving problems, rushing from one responsibility to the next. There was hardly any quiet time to sit with your own thoughts. But now, in the peaceful space of your home, you finally get to listen to your heart again. Many older adults fear being alone, but let me tell you something gently and honestly. Being alone and being lonely are not the same. Loneliness is when you feel empty inside. Solitude is when you feel full of peace, full of gratitude, full of clarity. And solitude grows only when you spend time with yourself in a calm, when you sit quietly in your home, even for a few minutes. Something powerful begins to happen. Your mind slows down. Your breathing softens. Old memories come gently to the surface, not to hurt you, but to teach you. You start to understand your own feelings better. You begin to let go of old pressures you've carried for years. And slowly, your inner world becomes a place of peace rather than worry. Science supports this too. Quiet time reduces stress, lowers anxiety, and improves emotional balance. But beyond science, there is a spiritual truth. When the outside world becomes quiet, the inside world becomes louder in the best way. You begin to hear your own wisdom. You become more patient, more forgiving, more grateful. Even your faith deepens because you finally have space to connect with it. You may be surprised how strong you feel from the inside once you spend more time in calmness. Confidence grows. Worries shrink. Decisions become clearer. You no longer chase approval, attention, or noise. You begin to enjoy your own company, something many people never learn in their whole life. So remember, my dear friends, staying home is not just physical rest. It is emotional nourishment. It is spiritual strength. It is the gentle reminder that your greatest power doesn't come from the world outside. It comes from the peace you build inside. Point 5. You protect your health in ways most people don't notice. My dear friends, as we age, our health becomes more delicate, not just physically but emotionally and mentally as well. And one of the quiet truths many people overlook is that staying home can actually protect your health in ways the outside world never could. It's not about hiding from life. It's about living in a way that supports your body and mind where they need it most. When you stay home, you naturally avoid stress triggers that can raise your blood pressure, unsettle your heart, or disturb your sleep. Long lines, heavy traffic, loud places, strong perfumes, cold weather, crowds, and even small disagreements can all add pressure to your body without you even noticing it. At home, you control your environment. You control the temperature, the noise level, the pace, the lighting, and the energy around you. Your home becomes the place where your nervous system can finally relax. Being at home also helps you follow healthier routines. You eat on time. You drink more water. You move in gentle ways, walking inside, stretching, doing small chores, all without rushing. You sleep better because you're not coming home exhausted or overstimulated. Your heart gets a break. Your joints get a break. Even your digestion improves when your life moves at a calmer rhythm. And let's not forget your emotional health. At home, you avoid negativity, gossip, unnecessary conflict, and people who drain your spirit. Your mind stays clearer. Your mood stays steady. You feel more in control of your day instead of being pulled in 5 different directions. You also get more time for things that heal you: prayer, reflection, deep breathing, reading, watering plants, or simply enjoying silence. These small habits support your mind in ways medicine sometimes can't. So remember, my friends, staying home is not a sign of slowing down. It's a sign of taking charge of your well-being. It's choosing comfort, stability, and protection for your health, something you've earned after all the years you've lived and cared for others. Point 6. You rediscover the joy of simple, meaningful moments. My dear friends, one of the most beautiful gifts of staying home, especially in your 60s, 70s, and beyond, is that it helps you rediscover life's simplest joys. When we were younger, we were always rushing. Work, family, responsibilities, deadlines, everything moved fast. And somewhere in that speed, we stopped noticing the small things that make life truly beautiful. But when you stay home, something special happens. Life slows down just enough for you to feel it again. At home, you begin to notice joys that were always there but often overlooked. The warmth of your morning tea, the softness of your favorite chair, the calm sound of rain, the quiet hum of your home when everything is still. You start to enjoy your meals more slowly. You appreciate the sunlight coming through the window in a way you never did before. Even small routines like folding laundry, watering a plant, or wiping your kitchen counter start to feel peaceful instead of rushed. These moments may seem small to others, but they carry deep meaning. They remind you that happiness doesn't always come from big events or busy plans. It comes from the simple, gentle parts of everyday life. When you enjoy these moments, your spirit feels lighter, your mind becomes clearer, and your heart grows more grateful. Staying home also gives you time to reconnect with old passions. Maybe you pick up a hobby you loved years ago: knitting, reading, writing, gardening, cooking, listening to old songs, or even organizing photos and memories. These small joys are healing. They remind you of who you are beyond the roles you once played. And here's the truth. In this stage of life, you don't need constant excitement. You need meaningful moments, those quiet pieces of life that make you feel alive in a soft and steady way. When you stay home, you finally get the time and space to enjoy them fully. So, my dear friends, remember this: simple moments are not small moments. They are the treasures of everyday life, and staying home helps you see them again with a warm and grateful heart. My dear friends, as we reach this stage of life, we begin to understand something that many younger people still rush past. Peace is not found outside in crowded places, busy streets, or social pressure. Peace is found in the quiet comfort of our own home, in the simple routines that calm our mind, and in the gentle moments that remind us we're still growing, still learning, still living with purpose. The world often tells older adults to stay active, stay busy, go out more, as if peace is something to be avoided. But you and I know something different. We know that after a lifetime of responsibilities, sacrifices, and noise, staying home is not a sign of slowing down. It is a sign of wisdom. It is choosing what feels right for your body, your heart, and your spirit. When you stay home, you protect your energy. You build a sanctuary of calmness. You save your strength for the things that truly matter. You develop a strong and peaceful inner world. You protect your health. And most beautifully, you rediscover the simple joys that make life gentle and meaningful. You are not missing out. You are finally living in a way that honors your age, your needs, and your inner peace. Your home is not a prison. It's a soft place that holds your memories, your dignity, and your comfort. It's where your thoughts settle, your heart breathes, and your soul finds balance. So if anyone ever tells you, you should go out more, smile kindly and remember this: you are not avoiding life. You are choosing the life that feels right for you now. And there is strength, intelligence, and grace in that choice. Thank you, my dear friends, for sharing this time with me today. May your home continue to be your safe place, your peaceful corner, and your source of gentle happiness every single day.